is the man behind the news. Damian Lillard from Portland to
buck.
Milwaukee. Woj, give us the
Coming to the
details on all the
Midwest.
players
Shout out
involved
to
in this trade.
Midwesterners, bro.
Jay, blockbuster deal that lands the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis
we gonna break this down.
Antetokounmpo, All-NBA guard Damian Lillard. It's a
GM hat.
three-team trade that brings Lillard to the Bucks. Portland got a tremendous haul back, including DeAndre Ayton from the Phoenix Suns, Drew Holiday from the Bucks, and unprotected.
Let's go. Let's talk about it. So obviously the Bucks get Damian Lillard. I feel like they're the biggest winner in this trade. You know what I'm saying? Like they get the all-star, superstar guard who can score on all three levels. You pair that with not Damian Lillard, with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, just imagine that pick and roll. It's going to be lethal. It's going to be deadly. They also still have Brook Lopez. Still got Chris Middleton. Chris is declining, but think about, you're going to have Chris Middleton as a third option now. He's going to feast in that role. He's a third option. And then they still have Pat Connaughton. Yeah, they have Pat Connaughton. He's their two guard now. Yeah, you lose Drew. Defense isn't going to be as dominant. But in my humble opinion, I didn't really think Drew was that crazy of a defender anyways. Like, he's a good defender, but I feel like people are gassing how great of a defender he is. He's good, though. Don't get me wrong. He's definitely good. They're going to miss it. But I feel like they can find ways to combat that. And Dame's scoring is just too lethal to be like, oh, yeah, the defense. You know, bro, we got Damian Lillard. His scoring is crazy. His output, his production, his gravity is going to help them a lot. Still got Brook, Bobby Portis. They have a good roster. I feel like Margin Beauchamp, he's going to have to step up to be one of their wings. He's going to have to step up, take that leap, because I think he's in his third season now. So he's going to have to start playing more and just, being better. They have Jay Crowder as well. He's going to have to find a way to play better, too, and help them in those defensive matchups. Then they have to guard certain guys like Tatum, Brown, like Harden, guys like that, Butler. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it for the Bucks. But for this team, the Suns, okay, so pros and cons, right? Good and bad. Okay, Yusuf Nurkic, yeah, he's a formidable player. He can play, he can bang, pause. He has good size, he's big, but he's also not that good of a defender. Like, he's gonna be have to guard Jokic, AD, like big men. Like, I don't see it. Like, I don't see it to that level, to that extent. But he is tough. He has heart. He's gonna show fight. That's one thing Aiden kind of didn't show, you know what I'm saying? And the chemistry with Aiden, you can see it was kind of off, too, in the locker room with the guys. It just wasn't there. They were trying to, push him to play better and all that. He just wasn't trying to hear it. You can kind of see it. Grayson Allen, he's not awful. He's not great. He's okay. He's a body. He can shoot. He makes dumb decisions sometimes, but he can shoot. He's a floor spacer. He's an okay defender. He's dirty as shit. He's a dirty player, but He does have a lot of toughness, a lot of grit, you know what I'm saying? So that can help them in the locker room as well. Najee Little, he's a forward, he's a body, he's big. He hit shots here and there. He could put on the floor a little bit, he went to UNC. He's a decent player, but he's nothing crazy. I doubt he'll play a lot, but he'll play a little bit. Keon Johnson, he's a guard. I don't know much about him. I don't think he's going to play for real. Maybe just like a bench guy. If Katie and those guys sit out, he probably get some minutes. But not for the bulk of the trade. Drew Holiday is going to Portland with DeAndre Ayton and Toumani Camara. I don't know who that is, so I wouldn't even lie and be like, oh, yeah, he's going to do this, do that. But Drew, they say he's going to get traded. People are saying the Lakers, people are saying Clippers, Boston, Philly. He's not going to the Lakers. The Lakers can't even trade anybody for him yet because a lot of the guys they re-signed, they're on new contracts, so they can't be traded to December, if I'm not mistaken, December. Ayton, this is great for Ayton. Ayton is a winner. He's like the biggest winner besides the Bucks. He gets to just go out there. They're not going to be a winning team for real. They have young guys, Scoot, Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp. Shout out my boy Shaden, man, taking the lead this year. Basically, all DeAndre has to do is just be a good role man. Do his role, help Scoot out, and that'll be an easier development for Scoot because he has a formidable big man who's already played in the league, been to the finals, big playoff games. He knows how to play his role. That'll help Scoot a lot. And he's an athletic big, can shoot, pick and pop, stuff like that. And he can help show Scoot things like, this is why I like the ball, how to do certain things, like just how to be a vet kind of, So it'll help those young guys a lot too. And DeAndre doesn't have to be the most dominant big man in the world. a finals big man. He just has to play well, be solid. He plays no expectations basketball. Like, that's probably when some guys play the best, when they have low expectations. And then the picks help. You know, when you're a rebuilding team, you want to get as much picks as possible. And I think this is unprotected from them, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's get more back to the video.
Protected 2019 or 2029 Milwaukee first-round pick and a couple of unprotected pick swaps. Yusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson. They go to a Suns team that was ready to move on from Ayton. They certainly saved some money with Nurkic, but a very good veteran center. But I think for Portland now, they're going to look to move on Drew Holiday. He could be a free agent next year. You know, they are rebuilding with really a terrific group of young guards. And now this deal and the return for the Blazers, you know, you can't really fully constitute it till you see now what they can get for Drew Holiday, who's certainly a champion.
I think Drew goes to he goes to Philly. No, he's not going to Philly. He's going to Boston. Boston or the Clippers. Why? I feel like those GMs of those teams, they just know how to get things done. They always execute trades. I think people like to trade with them because of good relationships. I wouldn't even say they have great assets, because Brogdon, I don't think he's a great asset, honestly. Like, he's cool. I don't think he's that amazing. And the Clippers, a lot of the guys they have a lot of young players, but you know, I think they don't even have picks, because they lost a lot of those picks in that Shea trade, Shea and Paul George trade. But they have some players, but those players aren't even that highly coveted, if you ask me. I feel like it's just more about relationships with those teams. They know how to talk and maneuver. Even if the Lakers were able to trade, people don't even like trading with the Lakers for real, like to that level. So I just think he's gonna end up on the Clippers. Yeah, Drew will be on the Clippers, or he will be on Boston.
Championship level point guard, multi-time All-Star. And now for the Milwaukee Bucks, though, this is an organization that made the Drew Holiday trade a few years ago to pair with Giannis Antetokounmpo, won a title. And now they may have very well have extended their window with Giannis by bringing in Damian Lillard, a player that Giannis was determined to play with. And this was, I think, the relationships with Joe Cronin, the Portland GM, John Horst in Milwaukee. Milwaukee stayed in this, trying to find a deal and trying to find the assets.
Yeah, look at their roster, bro. Like, this is a lot of spacing, bro. They have a lot of spacing. Only guy on this team that can't shoot is Giannis. And this is good. You can't leave these guys. You can't leave them. They'll spark that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. They sparking that hoe. And look at this. They both averaged 30 last season. Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. This is great for the league. More stuff in the East. I ain't gonna lie. Get these guys out the West, you know. Go battle out there, man. But yeah, I can't wait to watch, man. Season starts October 26th. Lakers, we play Denver. About to get in their ass, you know what I'm saying? We ain't ducking shit. Mike Malone, where you at, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm there. You feel me? So let's do it, bro. I can't wait for the season to start, bro. This is a great roster. Like, starting five. I like the starting five. I like it. I don't think he's gonna start though. Now that I think about it, it's gonna be Pat Connaughton. Yeah, it's gonna be Pat Connaughton. But still, he's a shooter himself, and he's a better defender. He's tough too, so he should probably start.
That would allow them to land Lillard, and they do it. And so now, certainly Milwaukee makes itself a favorite in the East, bringing in Lillard, who has 4 years left on his deal. Obviously asked for the trade back in early July. He wanted the Miami Heat. I'm told that Portland and Miami never seriously engaged and got any real traction.
Yeah, we knew Miami had nothing
Portland
that
did
anybody
not love
wanted.
what Miami had to offer them. And now they land in DeAndre Ayton, a young center who fits the timeline with this.
Yeah, Miami was the biggest loser in the trade, though. I feel like they have to get that star to get them over the top. They've always been able to get there, but they need that oomph, that extra, you know what I'm saying? And Dame would have been that, honestly, but hey, man, they feel like they're comfortable where they're at. They feel like they can do this. They can still be a great team, make the finals, probably win the finals if they have this roster. I don't think they can win the finals without a Dame or a KD or that extra guy that can help them get over the top. Unless somebody on their team like Bam takes a huge leap, which I don't see. But yeah, Miami's definitely a big loser in this trade.
This very athletic Portland group they're putting together. And remember now, Damian Lillard, as he goes back to the Bucks, he'll be reunited with his former head coach in Portland, Terry Stotts, who is now an assistant coach on new coach Adrian Griffin's staff in Milwaukee.
That's going to help Dame a lot, a lot more comfortable because he's, coach he used to be there with. So, yeah, that's great for Dame. Shout out to Dame, man. Can't wait. October 26th, they play the Sixers. Ooh. Oh, yeah, they got the first game, and then the Lakers got the next game. Lakers at Denver. Can't wait, man. Season is right around the corner, man. October is literally like 3 days away. Let's do it, man. Hey, if you like this video, leave a like and a subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, click right here so you can see more of my videos.